Hey everyone, it's K-Red, and Easter is just around the corner. So I thought this week we'd put out some fun, quick, short videos where I color some Easter eggs. It's not the way I used to color them when the kids were little. It's a whole lot cleaner and a whole lot of fun. I drew the egg freelance, as you can see. It's got little wobbles in it. It's got its own little personality in the egg, and I think that's fun. Last year when I did these, I had just barely started my channel. I've learned so much in a little over a year I've been doing the channel. And I look back at that and I thought, whoa, those eggs were pretty basic and pretty rough. But you know what? That's okay, because now I can look at them this year, I can see improvement, and I can see where I've grown. And really, that should be the joy and the fun of all this, right? This is not a piece that I'm going to put in a museum. It's not going to go in a showing. Nobody's going to buy it. I've been thinking a lot lately and reading some posts about what people do with their doodles and drawings after we're done. If you've watched me, thank you very much. But to give you a little explanation, I have a job that most would consider pretty stressful. I am a negotiator and find that some days I just need to come home, find some quiet, and find some joy. I think many of us have that in our lives, and I do that by doodling. I am not a natural artist. This is not going to go into a museum. This isn't a work of art that I'm going to sell on Etsy. It's just my own personal joy. The fun that I find and the calm and the peace that I find in quieting my mind and doing some doodling. But I end up with this result of a pile full of papers and no idea what to do with it. So as I've been pondering that the last few weeks, I thought it'd be great fun to try something with these Easter eggs. Each of these are made on small little squares. I'm going to draw the eggs and color them, and then on the reverse side, I'm going to put something fun. Maybe a joke, maybe something inspirational, maybe some word of encouragement or advice to whoever may find this. And then I've decided to leave it randomly somewhere. Maybe in a grocery cart, maybe at the nurse's desk of the doctor's appointment, maybe just sitting somewhere on a bus. I don't know. We'll see where the inspiration strikes me to just abandon it somewhere, and hopefully somebody finds it who could use a smile for the day. I sure would love to hear what you do with your doodles, with your art. Are you at a level where you can doodle them and you can actually sell them? You can create cards out of them that you would sell. Maybe you have a store on Etsy or something else like that. Maybe you're like me and just throw them in a pile, not real sure what to do with them. I know some people put them up on their walls and frame them. I think that's awesome. I'll go ahead and put on some music. The drawing that I'm doing is very simple. I'm not doing any complex or patterns to learn, just the ideas that came to mind to fill the space. I knew when I started these that I was going to want to color them. So I did make a point to leave it a little more open than normal, just so that I'd have plenty of spaces to color and to enjoy. That's it. That's how basic I made it. Pinks, purples, fun, just some joy. Have a happy Easter. Please check back tomorrow. I'll have a whole new egg and we'll do this all again. We'll see you then.